Okay, Coach. Well, with the Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just to our right, we welcome you into Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Giants and the Cincinnati Bengals. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
Good. 180!
Watch the screen.
Hey, alert, 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 alert!
Kill.
Pistol. Smooth!
Turn it up.
One touch!
First down, Mayfield. Being chased out left. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
All day, dog.
Mayfield looks to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Yeah, baby.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
From the gun, it's Wilson. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are
I got you, boy.
in their performance.
And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Watch the out. Watch the out.
Throwing is Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, coach, love that play.
It's 59. Mike the 59.
Wilson. And a big turnover there as his guy. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sides they're wearing the other color?
Watch
Hey, alert 33.
Check the backer.
Check 26. Check 26. Check.
Following the interception, Mayfield. He's to 25. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Paris Campbell, an 80-yard here in this opening quarter. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone.
There's enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Mike 41. We've got to wedge that.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Flush to his right. He is going to find Hill here. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Alert 3, alert 3.
A first down carry for Barkley. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
44 is the mic. 44 is Mike. Check.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
And tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time. Let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They know they're ready.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Mayfield. And a big loss here as he's taken down. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that. Give him clean lanes and throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
Now this one
Let's
from
go,
about
defense.
2
Let's get out the
counties
field,
over
defense.
after the sack. They come up on a second and very low. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Darren Lee in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now, standing just about on his own goal line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Returnable for Grant. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told.
Here we go.
And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. An update from Buffalo. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, check. 3 now.
Go 14. SOS. Hey, alert. SOS.
Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
95.
59 Mike. Check. 59.
From the shotgun, Wilson.
You gonna see me in your nightmare.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
12. Check 12. Good job right there.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 21.
Let's go.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Squeeze, double. Switch it.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish? Holding that to a minimal gain.
Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on fourth down.
Hey, hey.
Mike Bart 9.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown as they are now on the board here in the first half. Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And on the last goal, they really couldn't get anything.
They come from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Get that quarterback at all costs.
Here's Mayfield. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Come on, fellas.
That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Hey,
Mayfield down.
Got 4 down.
Buying time to his left. Catch made here by Campbell. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Mayfield on first down. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out. And it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Coming to you. Check 50.
Real.
Mayfield to throw it.
I'm coming for you. You mine.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And now look at him go. He's at the 50. He's at the 30, 10, 5, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. PAT up and good by Rosas, and that makes the score 14-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more?
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. We ain't giving up nothing today.
Play fake. Mayfield. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. Third and long for Mayfield. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. The Bengals bring out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Here comes Grant on the return. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And that's his second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
You better.
Gotta go, in and out. Let's go.
I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
44 is the mic. 44 is the mic.
Pressure drops off as they look to throw. They're going deep for Hill. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Here's Matt Weil now as he'll punt it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bengals will take this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on to get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time. In 12 to 16, I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
36.
A first down throw for Mayfield. Throwing left side, it's complete. Give him 17 and a Cincinnati first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, I often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because he gets
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Darren Lee picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time.
Got it for a Bengal touchdown. A big play there. His second touchdown of the season. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a tight game after playing last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. A give to Barkley on the gun. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Right here, 41 Mike.
Oh, you got deep?
Hey, 0, 0, 0.
No. 19.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson flushed out right.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Darren Lee able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Mayfield off the play fake. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Let's go, D. Tight.
Now Mayfield. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are able to regain the lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10.
Bofo's the Mike. Mike's Bofo. Rabbit.
Go.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Sack, baby.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for second and 23. Now it's Barkley. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
Fine, 90.
Check.
Guys, listen.
Carmen. 41 Mike. Hey, here I come.
3rd and long, it's Wilson. They're going deep for Hill. And this will be caught at the 30. It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. 59 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator is looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
We want it.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm going to run you over. Check 3.
Left pass.
Bravo.
On 2nd down and 4, Wilson, he almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete. The Giants on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
41 Mike.
12.
Echo. Right here, 41 Mike. Hey, here we go. 41.
Wilson.
Check 41.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with an extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And for them, a touchdown on this go-around. Obviously, they're going to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Set, 180.
Mike 51. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
They'll stay on the ground. Mix it again. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
The Bengals on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
I'm coming. Mike 50.
Hey, alert 33.
Working out of the gun. Mayfield. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for Cincinnati. 52 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
Set. 20.
Bring it. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
On 2nd and 12. Mayfield. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
That's it.
Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
180. Kings.
Come on, D. Mike 55. Mike 55.
Hey, wahoo.
On 3rd down, Mayfield.
Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
Touchdown.
Austin Hooper. His first touchdown of the new season. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Extra point good by Hopkins. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got to the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a giant first down on a gain of 16. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Bo's and Mike. Mike's both.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Charles, not to point fingers, but how much of this goes on the shoulders of the offensive line? Well, look at the 6 sacks last week. That's the 4th in this game.
Definitely the bulk of it does go on the offensive line. That's what they're tasked with doing, keeping their quarterback upright and clean in the pocket. I think they have to look at, okay, are we bringing in extra? Is the ball out of the quarterback's hands quick enough? There are a few other factors they'd have to look at to try and help out, but you're exactly right. It starts with the O-line. This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Bo, zoom. Mike's Bo. Check pass.
Go, 4 down.
Mike, 44 is Mike. Check.
Here's Wilson. He's going to air one out. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Here's Matt Wild now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Will they stick with that? And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Dexter Lawrence able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Mayfield from the gun on third down. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. He'll be stopped shy of the 45 despite a great move. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up second and 7. Well, the lead late in the fourth, but Mayfield's going to throw it. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. Mixon hit, and all the ball is out. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Mayfield. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10.
Run left, run left. 44's to Mike. Hey, 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 hey.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
14,
Khalil Mack in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Switch. Hey, 0.
They'll look to throw. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. Back to throw. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Mike 41. We've got to wedge that, huh?
Watch the pass. That's it. Here we go. 41's coming. 41's coming.
Here's Wilson. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Gun. Off.
Friday.
Wilson to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Dory Jackson right there, step for step in coverage. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
18. 41 Mike, right here.
Go. Hey, defense, let's go. 41's the Mike.
He's back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Two incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here.
Go, guys, 4 down. Go.
44's the Mike. Arvin. Let's go, defense.
Now Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to run for it, and he will. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
He wasn't ready.
Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone, and that's all she wrote.
And they had the final shot. The last snap taken that close to the end zone. They don't get it in, so they'll regret that. But flip it over, making a stand in that portion of the field, congratulations to them.
So for the Bengals, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Giants, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.